Welcome to the 2024 Central Minnesota Manufacturing Week kickoff event. Central Minnesota Manufacturing Month was a collaboration between DEED and CMMA. DEED led the efforts with support of CMMA's knowledge, funding, and sponsorships. We owe a big thank you to Della and all of her hard work. CMMA wanted to step up and offer more help with the 2024 Tour of Manufacturing. As we all know, manufacturing is critical to the strength of Minnesota's economy, and its jobs offer many opportunities for family-sustaining employment. Currently, manufacturing makes up about 14% of the state's gross domestic product and pays the wages 10% higher than the state average. Manufacturing employs more than 309,000 people with a variety of educational backgrounds. In the coming years and decades, manufacturing will need to welcome more diverse workforce to meet future demand, given the rapid changes in Minnesota's demographic. The Tour of Manufacturing has been created to encourage the public and students. Together, we can be innovative and connect with peers in manufacturing, learn best practices in business while touring local manufacturing facilities, look to reduce operating costs with both healthcare, 401k, and many more options. With both students and the public, we can change the image of manufacturing and attract new people to careers in manufacturing. Together, we can advocate with a collective voice for manufacturers. New this year, we have condensed Manufacturing Month into 1 week. Starting September 30th and running through October 5th, tours will be happening all through central Minnesota. There were a few reasons for this change, but mainly it is to focus our efforts and our resources. This will help not only tours make a cohesive plan, but it helps schools to plan as well. Our vision is to expose students to careers in manufacturing, educate potential employees about careers in manufacturing, tour local manufacturing facilities, and assist manufacturers and increase the value of CMMA. Our main activities and events is our virtual magazine, our tour of manufacturing, career technical education jamboree, the CTE jamboree from CMMA, presentations in communities and at schools, Marketing Manufacturing Week and the virtual magazine, CMMA Manufacturing Month resources webpage, Career Force website resources, and Workforce Wednesday roundtables. CMMA helps with central Minnesota regions, including Candy-Ojai, Renville, Meeker, and McLeod, Stearns, Benton, and Sherburne, and Wright, Pine, Isanti, Chisago, Kennebec, and Mille Lacs. This past year, we had 44 pages in our Central Minnesota virtual magazine with tours and articles on manufacturing and sponsorships. This highlighted 26 tours and 14 sponsors. Our Gold Elite tours included DCI, Roto Chopper, Relco, and Columbia Gear. Our gold sponsors were Central McGowan, Chisago County, Southwest Initiative Foundation, and Biz Recycling. Our silver sponsor was Ridgewater College. Our bronze sponsor was the EDC of Candy-Ojai County and Falcon National Bank. Our platinum sponsor was CMMA. And this, you can see, is the cover of our 2023 virtual magazine. And that was provided by DCI. Our Tour of Manufacturing host, we've made this easy and affordable for you. As a host, you will get this package for $500. This package is for manufacturers and colleges only. You'll receive a full-page tour ad in the magazine, an opportunity to do an in-person or virtual tour, highlighted in the table of contents and the map in the magazine, Your tour is highlighted on social media marketing and additional Facebook marketing. Highlighted in radio advertising. You'll receive tour of manufacturing yard signs, connection to schools and job seekers, and you'll receive post-survey and stats for all of the information that was shared. Our Gold Elite sponsor is just a one step up for manufacturers and for colleges. You will get everything a host sponsor gets. Plus, you'll get an additional full-page tour of manufacturing ad in the magazine. Gold Elite sponsorship recognition in print, electronic, and digital communication, and you'll be highlighted in our radio advertising. You will receive 4 tour of manufacturing yard signs, along with everything else the host package gets. For our non-manufacturers and schools, you can choose from different sponsorship levels. Our bronze sponsor at $575 is a quarter-page ad in our magazine. You will get sponsorship net recognition in print, electronic, and digital communication, featured on social media, and a post-survey and statistics info that will be shared at the end of the tours, which is in October, of course. Our silver sponsor gets everything the bronze sponsor gets. However, they will have a half-page ad in the magazine, opportunity to write an article in our magazine as well. Our gold sponsor is our $1,500 level, and that sponsor receives a full-page ad in the magazine, featured in social media marketing. You'll get 2 tour manufacturing yard signs, an opportunity to write an article that's featured in our magazine, as well as everything the silver and bronze sponsor receives. As you can see, this is our tour manufacturing virtual magazine. Right now we have it open to the virtual tab so that you can see what that looks like. It's a little bit different than our tour page ad. Our tour page ad has a map as well as a little bit different information helping people on their tours. But the virtual magazine ad has a lot more links that will link to your website and your information. Tour of manufacturing includes manufacturers, transportation experts, colleges, schools, and those who assist in manufacturing. Funds raised from the tour of manufacturing participants will help fund all of our grants that go out to schools in order for students to come visit your manufacturing site. DCI and Rotor Chopper, Relco, and Columbia Gear were all Gold Elite sponsors. Besides being highlighted in the virtual magazine, many tour manufacturing participants were advertised on the radio, highlighted at our meetings, and on the CMMA social media pages. We keep raising our attendance every year. Help us make this year the best possible. Here are some fascinating numbers from 2023. We had 29 tour manufacturing participants, 16 in person and 13 virtual tours, 12 sponsors, which brought in over 1,100 tour manufacturing attendees. 55 tours were given, 1,200 students in over 25 different student tours, 77 CTE Jamboree attendees. The CMMA website, which houses the tour of manufacturing information, links, and virtual magazine, had almost 51,000 hits. 48,726 reached through social media campaign. Over 188,000 impressions through digital marketing and geofencing, with 686 click-throughs. There were 670 30-second radio ads in St. Cloud, North Branch, Wilmer, and Wright County. Our virtual magazine page hits were 5,223 through the month of October. And if you were driving along and saw our billboards, those impressions were over 172,000 on Lincoln Avenue and almost 200,000 in Monticello. That's a lot of exposure for manufacturing. And of course, this year we're looking to grow. Here are some of the highlights from last year's tour of manufacturing. Governor Walz signs the proclamation, making October Manufacturing Month. The 2023 virtual magazine went out on September 15th. The magazine highlighted the 12 sponsors and 29 tour of manufacturing participants, as well as articles in the manufacturing industry. Tours started in October, with our 16 in-person tours and 13 virtual tours that host, of course, over 1,000 attendees. In 2023, the Jamboree, CTE Jamboree tours given of the St. Cloud Technical Community College Advanced Manufacturing Center. With those 77 attendees, Les Engel, Pat Walsh, and Tim Zapoy all welcomed everybody and gave an overview of the K-12 Navigator. Lori Kloos, the president of SCTCC, and Aaron Barker, an instructor there, gave an overview of the new Advanced Manufacturing Center. Luke Reiner from D gave labor market information. The CTE featured school, Sauk Rapids Rice High School, spoke on industrial technical education. Minnesota's CTE grant opportunities were highlighted by Allison Orgard, the CTE manager, and Pat Walsh, the consultant at the Resource Training and Solutions. This year for the 2024 CTE Jamboree, 5th annual CTE Jamboree will be on November 21st from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. in either Princeton or Kimball High School. We haven't narrowed that down quite yet. CMMA is excited to host our 5th annual Jamboree. This is a free event to schools K through 12 representatives, featuring a lineup of speakers that are active in the CTE in Minnesota. Following the presentations, last year's tour of the new SCTCC Advanced Manufacturing Training Lab showed off the expansion that will benefit at least 5 of the SCTCC programs, and the new space will also expand training opportunities for employees already working in the manufacturing fields. The CTE Jamboree focuses on creating viable partnerships between education and manufacturing. More school-centric than most CMMA meetings, attendees will learn about best practices in promoting manufacturing careers in a K-12 setting. Learn how to best forge relationships between industry and education. Learn about grant-funded opportunities, as well as get a better understanding of the K-12 Navigator and how that helps bridge students with careers. School board members, superintendents, principals, counselors, and CTE teachers are all invited to attend. Manufacturers are also invited. CMMA recommends that you take a team approach. Educators and manufacturers from the same community are encouraged to hear the information together. The format will allow local manufacturers and educators to interact and envision programs and partnerships. As is CMMA's policy for general meetings and tours, all K-12 school representatives are invited to attend at no cost. Tour manufacturing deadlines. Please sign up and offer a tour to be highlighted in the magazine by July 19th. The magazine will be sent out to schools, job seekers, and industry professionals and the public on September 1st. If you have offered a tour in the past or expressed interest, the CMMA team will reach out to you directly to offer assistance. If you are If you have never offered a tour, but are interested, please give our office a call or go to our website at cmmaworks.org and follow directions on the tour manufacturing page. We have committees that you can be a part of. The marketing and social media committee is already active at the CMMA level. Any member or non-member can join and help with ideas or implementation. This committee will help the tour of manufacturing by providing materials for manufacturers and schools, as well as giving the tour and taking pictures for social media. And I meant going on a tour. You don't have to give the tour. I just want you to go on the tour and take pictures so that we can all reap the benefits that our manufacturers are offering. Educational Engagement Committee will reach out to schools and talk about the tour of manufacturing. This committee will also help to connect schools with tours from the virtual magazine. The Employer and Community Engagement Committee will help to get the word out to our community for the tour of manufacturing and encourage job seekers and the public to attend our tours in the area. Please connect with Jenny for further information. We could really use your help and insight and network to make this a successful year. If you are interested in sharing your thoughts and ideas, please contact me or Jenny or anyone in the CMMA office and add you to a committee list. We will ask for only a few hours of your time to attend a few meetings between now and October. If any of these areas look good to you, please reach out and we will get you connected. Now that we have filled you full of information, I bet you may be wondering, what is the next step? Well, for manufacturers and higher education, go to the CMMA website under the Workforce tab and click Tour of Manufacturing. Find the Sponsorship and Tour Package button on the lower left-hand side and purchase your Host or Gold Elite package. The CMMA office will reach out to you with information and design details for your spot in the virtual magazine. Also, on the CMMA website, under the Manufacturing Week tab, you will find resources to help you with your tour, sponsorship info, Minnesota Host Toolkit, CMMA Host Toolkit, a tour guide, and a virtual tour guide. We recommend that you attend future webinars that will give you tips and tricks for hosting a great tour. We ask you to then spread the word about Manufacturing Week. Next steps for K-12 schools. Volunteers and CMMA staff will be sending you information on the tour of manufacturing in the next couple weeks. Mark your calendar for the first week in October. Look for the Tour of Manufacturing virtual magazine coming out September 1st and choose a tour that interests you. There are also grant opportunities to help you fund your school tour. Go on to the CMMA website, cmmaworks.org. Under Workforce tab, click the Tour of Manufacturing. Halfway down on the left side, you will see a school icon. Click the K-12 grant funding link. Fill out the form and CMMA will review the application and have an answer to you within a few days. Please invite your network or other CTE teachers to take tours, connect with manufacturers, register on the K-12 Navigator, or join us for the CTE Jamboree in November. Thank you so much for listening to our Tour of Manufacturing Kickoff. Please contact anyone in our office for more information. Jenny's email address is jenny@midwestmanufacturers.com. She will be the one reaching out to our sponsors and tours, trying to get everything set up as she is our events coordinator. My name is Rachel Lamastema. You can reach me at rachel@midwestmanufacturers.com. I'm happy to answer any questions and get you connected. Carolyn at midwestmanufacturers.com helps us in the office by connecting everyone to the tour of manufacturing. She may be reaching out to you, and you can ask her anything that might interest you as well. So we have a full team working for you. Or just give us a call at 800-654-5773. Again, 800-654-5773, and we will be sure to respond in a timely manner. Thank you for listening to our 2024 Central Minnesota Manufacturing Kickoff meeting. And this is our Manufacturing Week. Thank you so much.